Hi, everybody. My name is Chris. I'm one of the writers here at Ace of Geeks, and I wanted to do a quick introduction before we get to the topic because this is my first video for Ace of Geeks. Um, and I just wanted to say I tend to write rants on Facebook, and sometimes those rants intersect with geek culture. My particular interest is social justice, equality, empathy, those sorts of things, and sometimes they intersect with social justice. And Mike said, hey, Mike is the editor. He said, hey, why don't you just make a video for us and chew on the camera for 5 minutes or so, and we'll put it up every couple of weeks. And I said, that's great. Anything that will keep you from noticing that I only write an article every 6 months or so is good for me. So here we go. For our debut topic, we decided to do the Star Wars white genocide boycott Star Wars hashtag bullshit thing. And there are two levels that you can engage this topic in. If you actually think there's a white genocide, or that black stormtroopers are terrible, or that whatever, just get the fuck out. We're not on that level. We're not even playing there. Go away. We don't like you. But there has been this reaction. It was just trolls. Alright? Oh, these were just trolls, and we should be like, let the whole thing drop and let it go because these guys were just trolls. Right? Because nothing so ridiculous as this could ever really happen, right? It's not like there was a massive social media reaction to the character of Rue in the Hunger Games being cast as black. I mean, that didn't happen, and certainly there was no ridiculous backlash over the academic suggestion that a historical Santa was black. We'd never seen anything like that. And it's not like the front runner of one of the major parties of American politics regularly has white power people attending his rallies. No, wait. Okay. So maybe this whole just a troll thing is just bullshit. And we need to talk about this. Because when you're dealing with trolling, there is a level of trolling that is satire, and satire has a tell, and it can be edifying. But that's not what's going on here. This is people being assholes, okay, complete racist assholes, and then saying, I was just trolling. Trolling like this is indistinguishable from actual hate, okay? And let's talk about why. Because if this was just trolling, then people should have been disgusted. The world at large should have rolled their eyes. The social justice warriors who, why is that a bad thing exactly? But they should have gotten their panties in a twist, or whatever the bad thing is that they do. By the way, I am one, so this is just hypothetical. And it should have gone away, like, almost immediately, because there was it should have gained no traction. But that's not what happened. Instead, it actually sparked this conversation. Instead, people took that hashtag, and you saw disgusting displays of racism, anti-Semitism, and it all found one more outlet. People should have rolled their eyes and moved on, but they didn't. They jumped on the bandwagon. That's why you can't say it's just trolls. It's not just trolls, all right? The two guys that started it out might have been just trolls, sort of, but what ended up happening was disgusting, okay? It's not just trolls, and it shows us where we are. We've got a long way to go. We're not past all that. Let me kind of skip ahead to the punchline here, okay? Hipster racism, I was just kidding, it was just ironic racism, okay? It's still racism, all right? Trolling like you're a bigot is still bigotry, all right? If I were to come and threaten to murder your family, all right? If I said, I'm going to fucking kill your family, all right? I don't get to say, wow, you really are super sensitive when you react to that, like, stay away from my fucking family. Alright? And if I punch you in the face as a joke, I was just kidding, I can still break your nose. Alright? This joke is only a joke to white people who do not suffer from systematic, institutionalized inequality. Alright? And the fact that they put fake racism in the same sort of category as like a bad April Fool's joke, it kind of says a lot about how much white people don't get racism. And they don't understand that it actually perpetuates harm. They don't understand that it actually still, to this day, gets involved in people being marginalized, erased, job opportunities, employment opportunities, money, and sometimes even violence, and sometimes even death. There's a body count to this, and it's not something you can just joke about and troll about. Okay? And as our culture, white people, engaged in this hashtag and made this into a huge racist event, what you saw was a bunch of people, the marginalized people, who had to engage in yet another conversation about their own humanity. And it triggers these cultural memories of slavery, of massive oppression, and even current events of, police brutality, people being shot unarmed, that sort of thing. So you go ahead and sneer at those social justice warriors who reacted badly to your trolling, because they gave a crap enough to care about something, a problem that is persistent and resilient. And yeah, that's really bad of them. That was awful. Anyway, thanks for listening to me for my first rant. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.